All right, good evening, everybody. Welcome into Jammin' Sports. We are back after a 2-day layoff. I had high school basketball Monday and Tuesday. Our last games were on Sunday. We're back tonight with a doubleheader as we wrap up week number 1 of our current sim season. We'll have the Labor Day afternoon game. It'll be the San Diego Chargers and the Oakland Raiders. And then we'll have the Monday night game to wrap up week 1. And that'll be the Minnesota Vikings at the Chicago Bears. Let's look at the standings right now. Evil Dead, Jax is here. Jax is taking the Raiders. All right, Jax is 3-2. He's taking the Raiders. Evil Dead is 5-7, taking the Raiders. And Misty is 3-1, also taking the Raiders. Gracie's 1-2, and she's taking the Chargers in this one. We haven't got a pick yet from Kickin' Uncle, Viking, or New England fan, but hopefully they come on into the room. All right. Raiders won the AFC West last season. And the Chargers, well, the Raiders lost in the divisional round to the Kansas City Chiefs. And the Chargers finished 5-11 last season, and they missed the playoffs, but they're hoping to get back. All right. Let's head out to the Oakland Coliseum for this one. It'll be the Chargers and the Raiders here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome into the Oakland Alameda County Coliseum, Oakland, California. It's the Chargers and the Raiders. Welcome in to another NFL matchup here at Jammin' Sports. Great to have you along. First game of our doubleheader here tonight. Evil Dead's got the Raiders. I got you, Evil Dead. Evil Dead here on a Wednesday. Chargers will kick off for underway. Live from Oakland. There's the kick. Fielded at the goal line by Crosland over the 15, 20, 25. And Levi Crosland brings it out to the 29-yard line in his 6th year out of Virginia. And that's where the Raiders will have it, 1st and 10. Starting quarterback now in his 3rd year out of Miami, Cam Ward. He's led the Raiders to 2 consecutive AFC West championships. But in both instances, the Raiders have been one and done in the playoffs. 2 seasons ago to the Steelers, and last season to the Chiefs. And my goodness, my JS is off again. I just can't seem to fix that thing. Let's see if we can fix it. Hopefully it stays in place. 1st and 10, Raiders from the 29-yard line. Ward under center. Ward hands off to Orlando Cousins. And Cousins picks up 5 out to the 34-yard line. Here's the Raider offense. Up front, Reed, Graves, Gillespie, Allen, and Walters. And then it's Crosland, Law, Cousins, Nelson, and Clymer. A gain of 4 yards, be 2nd and 6. Raiders at their own 34-yard line. Raiders come out. Ward of the shotgun. Ward looking, throws near side. Caught by Clymer out to the 41-yard line. And that'll be a gain of 7. And that'll be a Raider 1st down. Levi Crosland on the catch. Actually, I'm sorry. That was Peyton Clymer, the 11th year receiver out of Tennessee. First down, Oakland. Opening drive of the game. On 1st and 10 from their own 41-yard line of the offset eye. Ward hands off to Cousins up the middle, and Cousins out to the 45-yard line, a gain of 4 yards. Let's take a look at the Charger defense. They play a 4-3. Keith, Gore, Sparks, and Smith up front. Linebackers, Phillips, Briggs, and Bolton. And the secondary, Banks, Granger, Savage, and Gilbert. And now it's 2nd and 5 for the Raiders at their own 45-yard line. 6:42 and counting here in the first quarter. No score. Opening drive of the ball game. Raiders come out, 3 to the near side. Ward under center. Ward to Cousins up the middle. Orlando Cousins out to the 49-yard line, a gain of 4. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 1. Tackle made by number 53, Verlin Wells, in his 6th year out of Oklahoma State. Third and 1 for the Raiders now at their own 49-yard line. Bright sunny day in the East Bay. 4 wide, Ward under center. Ward to Cousins, and Orlando Cousins gets the first down. A 4-yard gain to the 47-yard line. Into Charger territory. Now that we're back on 19 full time once again, I can put the Chargers in San Diego and call them the San Diego Chargers, which is what I'm going to do. Madden 19 has a pair of extra stadiums, and we're using one of them for the Chargers. We use the other one for the Dolphins. I don't like Hard Rock Stadium. 1st and 10 from the 47-yard line, 4 wide. Ward in the shotgun. Ward drops back, looks downfield, throws, and it's nearly picked off. He was looking for Casey Law. Wells nearly picked it off. Casey Law, the 4th year back out of Navy. And that'll bring up 2nd and 10 for the Raiders. Here on their opening drive of the ball game. They'll have it at the Charger 47-yard line. 5.5 minutes left here in the first quarter. In the I formation on 1st and 10. Ward hands off to Law, and Casey Law makes his way to the 44-yard line. A gain of 3. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7. Tackle made by number 90. That's Toby Smith, the 14th year defensive end out of North Carolina. Well, pinball's tomorrow night this week. All right, I missed that. 3rd and 7 from the 44-yard line. Ward in the shotgun. Ward draws back. Ward rolls out to the near side, throws downfield, caught by Nelson, out to the 28-yard line. A gain of 16 yards. Making the catch, Terry Nelson, the former Ram. He was on the Falcons last season. Terry Nelson spent 12 years with the Rams, 1 season with the Falcons last season. Just a 1-year contract. He was a free agent, and he was picked up by the Raiders in his 14th year out of Wisconsin. 1st and 10. Raiders at the Charger 28-yard line. 4 wide, 3 to the far side. Ward under center. Ward draws back, throws near side, and caught by Crosland out to the 16-yard line. Levi Crosland in his 6th year out of Virginia. A gain of 12. Willis on the tackle, number 28. Tom Willis in his 4th year out of Baylor, the defensive back. I just like being back in Oakland. Nothing against Vegas, but the Raiders are Oakland. 1st and 10 from the 16-yard line. 4 wide. Ward hands off to Cousins up the middle, and Orlando Cousins to the 10-yard line, a gain of 6. And that's going to bring up 2nd and 4. Orlando Cousins in his 7th year out of Louisiana Tech. Nice opening drive by the Raiders, eating up a lot of the first quarter. Chargers have yet to touch the football. 3:45 and counting. On 2nd and 5. Raiders come out. Ward under center. Ward to Law. And Casey Law picks up 2 to the 8-yard line. Tackle made by Keith. That's John Keith in his 6th year out of Colorado, the defensive end. Now it's 3rd and 3 for the Raiders at the Charger 8-yard line. At the Chargers in their 70s uniforms this year. It looks good. Clymer in motion. Ward to Clymer on the end around. He gets blown up. And it's a fumble, and the Chargers recover. Darius Banks recovers the loose football. Clymer coughs it up. Who made the hit? The hit was made by John Keith. Knocked the ball away. Actually, it was Odell Briggs, number 54, in his 9th year out of Wisconsin. So after all that long drive, Raiders come up empty. And now the Chargers will take over 1st and 10, their own 9-yard line. And they have a new quarterback. It's Stephen Gardner. He was the Giants quarterback last season. Led the Giants to another division championship, but once again the Giants were one and done. Gardner, a free agent, goes to the Chargers. Ethan Garbers is the backup now. 1st and 10 for the Chargers. Gardner in his 8th year out of Houston. Gardner to Lattimore around the outside. And Lattimore to the 9, back to the line of scrimmage. Marcus Lattimore in his 5th year out of Tulsa. Tackle made by number 98. That's Ron Springs in his 4th year out of Iowa. So after a long drive, the Raiders come up empty. They cough it up with a fumble. Chargers have it. It'll be 2nd and 10 from their own 9-yard line. 2:50 left in the first quarter. Gardner comes out. Single back, 4 receivers set wide. Gardner drops back, looks downfield, throws outside to Lattimore down the sideline. And Lattimore 9 yards out to the 18-yard line before being tackled by Don Reese in his 12th year out of Indiana. Reese formerly with the Eagles. Free agent signing by the Raiders. And that'll bring up 3rd and 1. Chargers at their own 18-yard line. Chargers come out in the I. Gardner under center. Gardner to Landrum. And Landrum, I think, got the first down. He does. No, he doesn't. They come up short. Tackle made by Neal. That's the former Lion, Cody Neal, in his 13th year out of Oklahoma State. The Lions let him go, the all-pro linebacker, and the Raiders picked him up. Landrum, the running back, the rookie out of North Carolina. So the Chargers go 3 and out. It'll be 4th and inches at their own 19. They'll punt. Mark Erickson back to punt. Erickson gets the punt away. And this will be fielded at the 29-yard line by Levi Crosland. Crosland being set back out to the 37-yard line. So both teams have had it once. The Raiders fumbled it away, and the Chargers punted away. And now this will be the Raiders' second possession. 1st and 10 from their own 37-yard line. Live from the Oakland Coliseum, Oakland, California. Week 1 here at Jammin' Sports. We're in the first week of the season. We're in the first week of September. That includes Labor Day. We did our Sunday night game already, so this is the Monday afternoon Labor Day game. We decided to schedule it that way. Put an afternoon game on Monday. 1st and 10 from the 37-yard line. Ward in the shotgun, 5 wide. Ward looking. Ward throws deep downfield. He's got a man, Haskell. One man to beat. Haskell gets taken down at the 20-yard line. 47 yards. Isaiah Haskell, the second-year receiver out of Army. Finally catching up to him and making the tackle, number 28, Tom Willis. And the Raiders are deep in Charger territory once again. 1st and 10 at the Charger 20. Perfect pass by Ward. It just feels right, the Raiders being in Oakland, doesn't it? First and 10 from the 20-yard line. Ward under center. Ward, a draw play to Cousins up the middle, and Orlando Cousins, a flag is down, gets down about the 10-yard line. There's maybe a block in the back. That flag came in late. Nope, holding. Holding on the Raiders. That's going to be on Joshua Gillespie, the center. 10-yard penalty.
Still first down.
It'll be first and 10 back at the 20-yard line. It's a spot foul. That happened 10 yards downfield. It was already first and 10 from the 20. So basically a do-over. First and 10 from the 20. 57 seconds left. Here in the first quarter, Ward under center. Ward looking. Ward gets sacked back at the 24-yard line. Making the sack, number 99. That's Emmanuel Sparks, the second-year defensive tackle out of Washington. It's just a 4-yard loss. It'll be second and 14 at the 24-yard line. Under a minute to play here in the first quarter, no score. AFC West contest between the Chargers and the Raiders. Second and 14. Cam Ward under center. Ward to Cousins. And Orlando Cousins inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. A gain of 6. Make it a gain of 5. It'll be third and 9. James Granger on the tackle. The 11th year safety out of Texas. Now the Raiders face a third and 9, but they get the playoff in time. They will not. At the end of one, no score here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome back to the Oakland Alameda County Coliseum, Oakland, California. Week 1 here at Jammin' Sports. Chargers Raiders scoreless as we start the second quarter. It'll be third and 9 for the Raiders at the Charger 18-yard line. Both teams squandered opportunities to score in the first quarter. On third down, Ward in the shotgun. Ward draws back. Ward steps up and gets taken down, fumbles again, and the Chargers come up with it again. Wow. Bobby Bolton recovers the loose football, the 9th-year linebacker out of Memphis, who made the hit on Ward. It was number 99 for the Chargers. Emmanuel Sparks causing the football to come loose. That's clearly out. And the Raiders come up empty once again. And now the Charger offense will come out. That's twice now on 2 consecutive drives that the Raiders have fumbled it away. The Chargers will start at their own 22-yard line. The Raiders get close and they fumble it away for a second time. Now the Chargers don't yet have a first down. We'll see what happens here. First and 10 from their own 22-yard line. In the I formation, Gardner under center. Gardner hands off to Landrum around the outside. Jack Landrum. And Landrum out to the 25-yard line. The rookie out of North Carolina. A gain of 4 will be second and 6. And the tackle made by Bryce Stokes, 4th-year linebacker out of Southern Miss. It'll be second and 6 for San Diego at their own 25. 4 wide, Gardner in the shotgun. Gardner throws downfield and threw it between 2 receivers, incomplete. That was a little bit off. And that's going to bring up third and 6. Chargers still looking for their first down. 5 wide. Gardner in the shotgun. Empty backfield. Gardner draws back. Throws. Caught by Roush. The ageless wonder, Jim Roush. A gain of 9 out to the 34-yard line. First down, Chargers. Jim Roush now in his 18th year out of Navy. He spent 15 years with Tampa Bay. Now in his 3rd year with the Chargers. During the offseason, I went back and checked his age in his stats. His birthday's in August, so he's 45 years old playing tight end in his 18th year. 1st and 10 Chargers from their own 34-yard line. Gardner to Lattimore around the outside. Lattimore makes a move down the sideline. Marcus Lattimore down to the 48-yard line. A gain of 18 and a Charger first down. The 3rd eldest of the 4 Lattimore brothers, Marcus Lattimore, in his 5th year out of Tulsa. He played 2 years with Philadelphia, now in his 2nd year with the Chargers. Younger brother Devin plays for the Saints. Randall plays for the Colts. And Perry plays for the Broncos. 1st and 10 from the 48-yard line. 4 wide, single back. Gardner in the shotgun. Gardner looking. Gardner all day throws downfield, and he overthrows everybody. It'll be 2nd and 10 from the 48-yard line. Stephen Gardner, the former New York Giant quarterback. The intended receiver was Jacoby George, the 3rd-year receiver out of Miami. 6:16 left in the half. 2nd and 10 for the Chargers at the Raider 48-yard line. Gardner in the gun. Gardner hands off to Lattimore. And Lattimore picks up 2 to the 46-yard line. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 8. Bryce Stokes, the linebacker, on the tackle. Kicking Uncle's in the house. Kicking, give me a pick. Neither team has scored yet. You still have time to get a pick in. We're in the 2nd quarter, but we're scoreless. 4 wide, 3 to the near side. All right, I got you. Incomplete. As Cody Neal nearly picks it off for the Raiders. And the Charger drive stalls out at the Raider 46-yard line with 5:46 left in the half. It'll be 4th down. The Chargers will have to punt. Good to see Kick and Uncle here tonight. Mark Erickson back to punt, the much-traveled punter. And the punt is out of bounds at the 19-yard line. And that's where the Raiders will take over with 5:42 left. Here in the first half, no score. Cam Ward will come back out. Both teams have moved the ball. The Raiders have gotten inside the 20-yard line twice, only to fumble it away both times. This will be their 3rd possession. 5:42 left in the half. Raiders will start this time at their own 19-yard line. Raiders come out in the offset eye. Ward under center. Ward to Cousins. And Orlando Cousins to the 21-yard line. A gain of 2. Odell Briggs on the tackle. I had basketball on the radio the last 2 nights. That's why I wasn't here. Back tonight, will be on tomorrow, and then I have a basketball game on Friday. 2nd and 8 from the 21-yard line. Ward in the shotgun. Ward fakes the handoff inside. Ward throws downfield, caught by Crosland. And Levi Crosland out to the 47-yard line, a gain of 26. First down, Raiders. Misty's here. Well, she was. Misty picked the Raiders. Gracie picked the Chargers. Her phone charges. First down, Oakland at their own 47-yard line. 4:52 and counting. Here in the first half, Raiders come out in the eye. Ward under center. Ward to Cousins. Orlando Cousins out to the 49. A 4-yard gain. Make it a 5-yard gain. Be 2nd and 5 at the Charger 49-yard line. Davis is in the house. Good to see you, Davis. We're scoreless here in the second quarter. The first of our doubleheader. We have the Vikings and the Bears after this. On 2nd and 5 from the 49, Ward back. Ward throws, caught by Crosland to the 38-yard line. A gain of 11. Another Raider first down. Next week, the Raiders play at Kansas City, and the Chargers will host the Broncos. You wanted to watch my radio games? Well, we stream them, just the audio portion. You can listen to me Friday if you want. 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Ward, play action, throws deep downfield, caught by, Abrams does not hold on. Antonio Abrams, the ball was knocked away by James Granger, the 11th year safety out of Texas. Yeah, usually can't watch a radio game. That's right. You'll have to go to our station's website. You can listen to the stream there. 2nd and 10 from the 38-yard line. Ward under center. Ward to Cousins up the middle. Orlando Cousins to the 33-yard line. A gain of 5. That's going to bring up 3rd and 5. Tackle by Verlin Wells in his 6th year out of Oklahoma State. Still no score here in the first half. These are two teams with pretty good offenses, but we're scoreless. 3rd and 5. Ward in the shotgun. Ward draws back. Ward looking. Ward throws, and he got bumped as he threw. Incomplete. And that'll bring up 4th down. Raiders will try a 50-yard field goal. Cody Foster will come on. Foster in his 4th year out of Stanford. Played his college ball across the bay. From 50 yards, Foster, excuse me. Snap, kick is up. Oh boy. Not even close. We remain scoreless with 3:03 left to play here in the first half. Live from the Oakland Coliseum, Oakland, California. Week 1, opening day for these two teams here at Jammin' Sports. We'll have our Week 1 Monday night game up next. It'll be the Vikings and the Bears. We'll be in Chicago for that one. Two playoff teams from last season. It's a rematch of the wild card playoff game between those two last season. That'll be our opening Monday night game of the season. We'll start Week 2 tomorrow. And it'll be the Raiders again. They played the Thursday game. It'll be the Raiders and the Chiefs. Another playoff rematch. 1st and 10 from the 40-yard line in the offset eye. Gardner hands off to Lattimore, and Marcus Lattimore, not much. 4 yards out to the 44-yard line. Tackle made by number 91, Brandon Ryan, in his 8th year out of Iowa State. 2:45 and counting. We're coming up on the 2-minute warning. We're still scoreless. It's been that type of game. 4 wide for the Chargers. Gardner under center. Gardner hands off to Lattimore and gets nailed for a 3-yard loss by Bryce Stokes. And that'll bring up 3rd and 9 for the Chargers. Make it a 2-yard loss. Back to the 41-yard line. Bryce Stokes in his 4th year out of Southern Miss. Third and 9 for the 41-yard line. Chargers come out 4 wide. Gardner in the shotgun on 3rd down. Gardner draws back. Gardner looking. He's got all day. Gardner in trouble now, gets sacked right at the 2-minute warning. No score here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome back to the Oakland Coliseum, Oakland, California. A surprising score, no score, with 1:58 left in the half. Both teams with 3 timeouts. And following the sack, the Chargers face a 4th and 25. Mark Erickson will get the punt away. It'll be fielded by Crosland, who gets tackled at the 29-yard line. Misty's here. Say hi, Misty. There you go. First and 10. Raiders with 1:51 and 3 timeouts. Let's see if they can break this scoreless tie before halftime. The Chargers do get the second half kickoff. Longtime division rivals in the AFC West. 4 wide for the Raiders. Ward under center.
Let's go.
Ward draws back. Ward throws, and it's knocked down by Verlin Wells in a pass intended for Clymer. Incomplete. It'll be 2nd and 10 from the 29-yard line. Misty made a nice dinner tonight. Barbecue chicken, green peas, rice. It was good. It was really good. Her barbecue chicken is really good. 2nd and 10 for the Raiders now at their own 29. Ward under center.
Let's go.
Ward draws back. Ward throws near side. Caught by Nelson. Turns upfield. And Terry Nelson, the veteran tight end, out to the 29 or 41-yard line. A gain of 12. Raiders in the hurry up. Ward in the shotgun. 4 wide. Single back. Ward draws back. Ward fires and is intercepted by Verlin Wells for the Chargers. Coming the other way. And Wells to the 44-yard line. That is 3 first half turnovers for the Raiders. 2 fumbles and 1 interception. And now with 1:26 left in the half, the Chargers with a chance to score before halftime in a scoreless tie. The interception was made by Verlin Wells, the linebacker. Holy slop is right. It's been a sloppy game. Let's see if the Chargers can finally get something on the scoreboard. 1:26 left in the half. Chargers will start at the Raider 44-yard line. Here at the Oakland Coliseum, Oakland, California, Week 1. Here at Jammin' Sports. Opening day for these teams. 3 wide to the near side. Gardner in the shotgun. Gardner draws back. Throws downfield. Caught by Aaron Randolph. Down to the 35-yard line. A gain of 9. It'll be 2nd and 1. Aaron Randolph in his 3rd year out of Maryland. The wide receiver. Tackle made by number 26, Jason Law, the former Cowboy, in his 10th year out of Arizona. 2nd and 1 for the Chargers at the Raider 35, under a minute left in the half. Gardner back. Sets up a screen to Lattimore down the sideline. And Marcus Lattimore thrown out of bounds by Jefferson. Dwayne Jefferson, the 5th-year safety out of Hampton. It's like a Pats intra-squad game. Pretty much. That'll stop the clock as he gets flung out of bounds with, let's see how much time is left. .51 seconds left in the half. Chargers will have it the Raider 28-yard line. 4 wide, single back. Gardner in the shotgun.
All right, here we go. 3-19.
Gardner, draw play to Lattimore, up the middle, and Lattimore picks up 8 out to the 20-yard line. Chargers take a timeout. Officially a 7-yard gain. It'll be 2nd and 3 from the 20-yard line. Chargers with 2 timeouts left, 47 seconds on the clock until halftime. If nothing else, the Chargers should be able to get a field goal. But the way this game's going, even that's not guaranteed. Long timeout. Okay, now we're ready. 2nd and 3 from the Raider 20. 4 wide, 3 to the far side. Gardner in the shotgun.
Let's go. Blue landing.
Gardner takes the snap, rolls out, throws, and caught by Deon Tate, and he fumbles. It's been a fumble fest. And the Raiders take a timeout. As the Raiders, the Chargers. Chargers got the fumble back. Whoa, they dodged a bullet. It'll be 1st and goal from the 7-yard line. That happened so fast. I thought the Raiders recovered. But it's 1st and goal at the 7-yard line. A gain of 13 when it's all said and done for the Chargers. They fumbled, but they recovered their own fumble. So the Chargers dodge a bullet. 40 seconds left in the half, and now they want to review it. Okay.
The previous play is under review.
At least we get a better look at it now. Deon Tate, he was down. It's not going to change the spot of the ball, as Tommy Hill was the one that made the tackle. They're going to say it was overturned. It'll still be a catch. It'll still be 1st and goal.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
Yeah, no fumble. Completed pass. Well, they'll gain 2 yards out of it. They're going to put it at the 5-yard line. So 1st and goal from the 5. So the review gives the Chargers 2 yards. Clock stops with 42 seconds left. Chargers with 1 timeout. The Raiders still have all 3. The way this game's going, it's setting pro football back 80 years. 1st and goal from the 5. Gardner under center.
All right, here we go. Green 39. Green 39.
Gardner looking. He's got all day. He throws near side, caught by Ruth. Down to the 1-yard line. Ben Ruth, the tight end. A gain of 4. We're down to 28 seconds. Ben Ruth in his 4th year at Texas. Tommy Hill on the tackle. 2nd and goal from the 1. We're down to 22 seconds. Chargers holding on to their timeout. They come out in the hurry up. 16 seconds. Gardner in the shotgun. 12 seconds. Takes the snap. Hands off to Lattimore. He gets nailed behind the line. A loss of 2 yards. It'll be 3rd and goal from the 3. The Chargers take a timeout. 8 seconds left to play here in the first half. Still no score. Let's see if the Chargers take a shot at the end zone with 8 seconds on the clock, or if they go ahead and kick the field goal. It'd be a 20-yard field goal from here. Let's see what they do. They're going to take a shot. It has to be quick. 4 wide, 3 to the near side. Gardner in the shotgun. Gardner draws back. Steps up. Got to get rid of it. Throws to the end zone. Caught. No. Incomplete. Jacoby George couldn't hold on. Dwayne Jefferson got in there to help break it up. 1 second left in the half. 4th and goal from the 3-yard line. And now the Chargers, Tyler Hines will come on to give the Chargers the lead going into half. A 20-yard field goal attempt. Snap, kick is up. And it's good. We go to halftime. Chargers 3, Raiders nothing here at Jammin' Sports. And welcome back to the Oakland Alameda County Coliseum, Oakland, California. Week 1 of our new NFL sim season, opening day for these two. Chargers lead the Raiders 3-0. The Chargers do get the second half kickoff. Oh, those are feuding words, kicking uncle. Cody Foster will kick off for the Raiders as the Chargers lead it 3-0. There's the kick. About a yard deep. Broadway brings it out over the 15-20. And Broadway out to the 22-yard line. Early indications, Davis, I would say probably Denver. Denver looked really good against the Chiefs. They upset the Chiefs earlier this week. San Diego will have it 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line, up 3-0. Stephen Gardner, 8th-year quarterback out of Houston, University of the Houston Cougars. So 1st and 10 for the Chargers. Gardner under center. Gardner hands off to Jack Landrum. And Landrum, no gain. The Raiders are right there. Number 22 on the tackle. That's Herschel Grady in his 9th year at Louisville. 2nd and 10 from the 22-yard line. Grady, formerly with the Falcons, now on the Raiders. 2nd and 10 from the 22-yard line. Gardner hands off to Lattimore. And Marcus Lattimore gets outside, out to the 35-yard line. A gain of 13. And that'll be a San Diego first down. Leighton Cripps on the tackle for the Raiders in his 12th year out of Kansas State. Don't forget, we have the Vikings and the Bears up next. We'll head to Chicago for our Monday night game to wrap up the week. This is week 1 of the season. It's the first weekend of September, which includes Labor Day. So we decided to put a Labor Day afternoon game between the Sunday and Monday night game. 1st and 10 from the 35. Gardner in the shotgun. Gardner looking, throws, caught by Jacoby George. 3 yards out to the 38-yard line. A gain of 3. Dwayne Jefferson on the tackle. And that'll bring up 2nd and 7. Been a barn burner. 3-0. What's the over-under on this one? 5? Or somewhere like it. Chargers come out on 2nd down. Gardner under center. Gardner looking, throws, caught by Roush. And Jim Roush out to the 50-yard line, a gain of 11. The ageless wonder, Jim Roush. Yeah, I agree, Evil Dead. I saw that story earlier today. Now, the coach Harbaugh, after the game, was classy about it. But he's not the general manager. He doesn't hire or fire players. 1st and 10 for the Chargers at the 50-yard line in the I formation. Gardner hands off to Lattimore. And Lattimore out to the 43-yard line, a gain of 7. Make it a gain of 6. It'll be 2nd and 4. Cody Neal, the former Lion linebacker, on the tackle. Yeah, I know, he got fired. It's a what have you done for me lately league. It really is. No loyalty anymore. 2nd and 4 from the 43-yard line. Gardner in the shotgun. Gardner back. Throws. Caught by Roush. Down to the 36-yard line. A gain of 7, and that'll be a San Diego first down. Tommy Hill came up, made the tackle. Hill in his 3rd year out of Nebraska. Chargers have a drive going on here. They lead it 3-0 here in the third quarter. 5:20 left. Clock is moving. A rapidly moving game. There's been no scoring. On 1st and 10, Gardner under center. Gardner fakes the handoff. Throws deep. Caught by Roush. And Jim Roush down to the 17-yard line. A gain of 19 yards. Roush in his 18th year out of Navy. At 45 years old, playing tight end. 15 years with Tampa Bay, and now in his 3rd year with the Chargers. 1st and 10, Chargers at the Raiders' 17-yard line. 4:47 and counting here in the third quarter. 3 to the near side. Gardner in the shotgun. Gardner throws and kind of short hop that one, incomplete. That'll stop the clock with 4:38 left here in the third quarter. 2nd and 10 at the Raiders' 17-yard line. Second and 10. Steelers aren't playing, Kick and Uncle. In the I formation, Gardner to Landrum. And Landrum picks up 2 to the 15-yard line. Jack Landrum, the rookie out of North Carolina. Tommy Hill came up, made the tackle once again for the Raiders. It'll be 3rd and 8 from the 15. Chargers come out, big 3rd down right here. 3 to the near side. Gardner in the shotgun. Gardner looking. Throws down the middle. Caught by Ruth. He's in for the touchdown. A 15-yard touchdown catch by Ben Ruth, the 4th-year tight end out of Texas. And the Chargers make it a 2-score game. They go up 9-0. And the way the Raiders have been playing so far this game, that might be enough. That was a nice long sustained drive by the Chargers to start the third quarter. And now the extra point by Tyler Hines. The kick is up, and it's good. Chargers lead at 10-0. 4:06 left to play here in the third quarter. Live from the Oakland Coliseum, Oakland, California. Week 1 here at Jammin' Sports. Kick and Uncle says, go Bolts, go. Vikings Bears up next. Just to let you know, Jax is 3-2 on the season so far. Evil Dead is 5-7. Misty is 3-1. She took the Raiders in this one. Kick and Uncle is 2-4, and Gracie is 1-2. Gracie took the Chargers in this one. Gracie might even a record. She says before the game, I'm taking the phone Chargers, and I said okay. There's the kick. From the 4-yard line, Boykin on the return over the 20, 25, and Boykin out to the 32-yard line. That's Terry Boykin, the rookie out of South Carolina, the defensive back. Cam Ward comes back out. Raiders now find themselves down 10-0 midway through the third quarter. Let's see if the Raiders can make a game out of it now. Get their act together. On 1st and 10 from their own 32-yard line. Raiders come out in the I. Ward under center.
Here we go.
Ward fakes the handoff, throws deep downfield, and incomplete. That bounced off the intended receiver, number 86, Levi Crosland. Incomplete. I think number 54, Odell Briggs, yes, he got a hand in there, the linebacker. 2nd and 10 for the Raiders at their own 32, 3:57 left here in the third quarter. Raiders come out. Ward under center.
Here we go.
Ward hands off to Cousins. Orlando Cousins out to the 36, a gain of 4 yards. It'll be 3rd and 6. Verlin Wells, the linebacker, on the tackle. And now the Raiders face a 3rd and 6, down 10-0. Raiders really need to start converting these 3rd downs. 3 to the near side. Ward in the shotgun, 3rd and 6. Ward draws back. Throws, caught by Clymer across midfield. Peyton Clymer out to the 47-yard line, a gain of 17 yards. First down, Raiders. Peyton Clymer in his 11th year out of Tennessee. Arsenio Gilbert on the tackle, the rookie defensive back out of Ohio State. Coming up on 3 minutes left in the 3rd quarter. 1st and 10 for the Raiders at the Charger 47. 4 wide. Ward under center. Single back. Hands off to Cousins up the middle. Orlando Cousins down to the 40. A gain of 7 yards. It'll be 2nd and 3. Raiders finally have a drive going once again, as the tackle was made by Bobby Bolton, the linebacker, in his 9th year out of Memphis. .238 and counting. 2nd and 3 for the Raiders at the Charger 40-yard line. 4 wide. Ward under center. Ward to Cousins, and Cousins close to the marker. 3 yards out to the 37. He's going to be just shy. Odell Briggs on the tackle. It'll be 3rd and inches from the 37-yard line. 2:12 and counting here in the 3rd quarter. Big 3rd down right here. Ward in the shotgun. Ward to Law, and Casey Law picks up the 1st down. 5 yards out to the 32-yard line. Raider 1st down. It looks like Gore made the tackle. Thomas Gore in his 3rd year out of Georgia Tech, the defensive tackle. 1:44 on the clock. Clock is moving. Raiders now at the Charger 32-yard line, 1st and 10. They come out 4 wide. Ward under center. Ward to Law, and Casey Law breaks through and gets out to the 26-yard line. A gain of 6. Tackle made by Darius Banks, the former Panther, in his 11th year out of Oregon State. 2nd and 4 for the Raiders at the Charger 26-yard line. 3 to the far side. Ward under center. Ward pump fakes, hands off to Cousins, and Cousins to the 24-yard line, a gain of 2, before being tackled by Cody Savage, the safety, in his 3rd year out of Oregon. It'll be 3rd and 2 now for Oakland at the San Diego 24-yard line. Down to 37 seconds. 4 wide. Ward fakes the handoff, rolls out, throws in the flat to Crosland, turns upfield, and Levi Crosland all the way down to the 4-yard line. A gain of 20. 1st and goal for the Raiders. Levi Crosland in his 6th year out of Virginia. Willis on the tackle. Tom Willis in his 4th year out of Baylor. Somebody has texted me. It's Fastek. Wonder what he wants. Wants to know why he's banned from my chat. I wonder why. 1st and goal from the 4-yard line. We're down to 7 seconds. Will they get the playoff in time? Ward in the shotgun. Law in motion. And that's the end of the third quarter. Chargers up 10-0 here at Jammin' Sports. And welcome back to the Oakland Alameda County Coliseum, Oakland, California. In several months, yes, Evil did. Chargers lead at 10-0 as we start the fourth quarter. The Raiders have it first and goal from the Charger 4-yard line. Raiders trying to get back in this game. I'm not. Evil did. Misty wants to know why I'm being ill towards you. I'm not. Cousins, a loss of 3 out back to the 7-yard line. It'll be second and goal. What makes you think I'm being evil to Evil Dead? What? No, I'm not. She thought I was talking to you, Evil Dead. I wasn't. I would never ban Evil Dead. Why would I do that? Second and goal from the 7-yard line as the Raiders lose 3 on that play. That's funny. He's laughing. Ward in the shotgun, a back on either side. Ward looking. Ward throws to the end zone. Abrams, they're going to call illegal touching. He stepped out of bounds, came back in. He dropped it anyway.
Illegal touching. Offense.
He didn't catch it anyway. So it's really a non-foul. Third and goal from the 7-yard line now for the Raiders. Trailing 10-0. 7.5 minutes left here in the fourth quarter. We were scoreless after 1. The Chargers scored a field goal with 1 second left in the half to take a 3-0 lead into halftime. And then on their first drive of the third quarter, the Chargers got a touchdown. And that's where we stand right now. Third and goal from the 7-yard line. Raiders come out in the eye. Ward under center. Ward to Law. They're going to try to run it in. They only get 2 yards to the 5-yard line. That was a weird play call. Cam Phillips, the second-year linebacker out of Rhode Island, on the tackle. It'll be fourth and goal for the Raiders at the 5-yard line. They'll kick a field goal. It'll make it a one-possession game. This will be a 22-yard field goal attempt by Cody Foster from 22. Snap, kick is up, and it's good. Chargers lead is now 10-3 with 7:01 left in a low-scoring game here in the fourth quarter. Live from the Oakland Coliseum, Oakland, California. Week 1 here at Jammin' Sports. We'll wrap up Week 1 with our next game coming up here tonight. It'll be the Vikings and the Bears. We'll be in Chicago. A rematch of last season's NFC wildcard playoff game, won by the Bears. Let's see if the Raiders can get a stop and get back in this game. And now Foster will kick off. From the 3-yard line, Fields brings it back over the 20, 25. And a flag is down as Fields gets out to about the 30-yard line. That's Marcus Fields in his second year out of Stephen F. Austin.
Holding. Receiving team.
Holding on the Chargers, and that's going to back them up. That's on Vince Clark. It'll be 1st and 10, San Diego at their own 17-yard line. 6:56 left to play in the fourth quarter. If you're a Raider fan, you want them to get a stop here. Chargers come out, 3 to the far side. Gardner in the shotgun. Gardner hands off to Lattimore. And Lattimore is going to lose a yard back to the 16-yard line. Tommy Hill came up, made the tackle along with Alfred Bullock. Loss of a yard, actually a loss of 2 yards. It's going to be 2nd and 12 for the Chargers. Back at the 16-yard line. 6:38 and counting. Chargers up by 7. 4 wide. Gardner in the shotgun.
Set. Green 39. Green 39.
Takes the snap. Hands off to Lattimore. A draw play. And Lattimore goes nowhere. Gains 2 yards. It'll be 39 at the 18-yard line. And Alfred Bullock again on the tackle in his 4th year out of Oklahoma State. And that'll bring up 39 for the Chargers at their own 18-yard line as we're coming up on the 6-minute mark. 4 wide. Gardner in the shotgun.
Green 39. Green 39.
Gardner fakes the handoff. Throws deep. Caught by Deion Tate out to the 35-yard line. A gain of 17. Tate, the 9th-year receiver out of Vanderbilt. First down, San Diego. Misty's laughing at something behind me. I have no idea what. Can't believe you thought I was being mean to Evil Dead. 1st and 10. Chargers now at their own 35-yard line. Gardner in the shotgun. Takes the snap, hands off to Lattimore up the middle. And Lattimore to the 41-yard line. A gain of 6. Make it a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd and 3. Tommy Hill once again comes up, makes the tackle for the Raiders. 5:13 and counting. Chargers up 10-3. It was very nearly a scoreless first half. Chargers did manage to get a field goal with 1 second left in the half. 2nd and 3 from their own 41-yard line. Gardner under center. Gardner to Lattimore. And Lattimore across midfield. He stumbles down at the 47-yard line. It's a gain of 12 and a Charger first down. Chargers will be hosting the Broncos next week, and the Raiders will be on the road. They'll be at Kansas City. First and 10. Chargers now in Raider territory. Yeah, this has not been a quality contest. No, it hasn't. Gardner back. Gardner throws near side, caught by Tate. Picks up the first down, 10 yards out to the 37-yard line. We have an injury timeout. Dwayne Jefferson on the Raiders got shaken up on the play as we watch the replay. Tackle was made by Don Reese, the 12th-year defensive back out of Indiana. Vikings-Bears up next. Give us about 5 minutes to swap it over. It'll be our final game of week 1. 1st and 10 for the Chargers. 4 wide, 3 to the far side. Gardner in the shotgun. Gardner draws back. Steps up, throws deep. Caught by Tate. And Deion Tate all the way down to the Raider 14-yard line. A gain of 23. Another Charger first down. Both teams got off to a slow start, but the Chargers seem to be clicking now on offense. Of course, these two teams will play down in San Diego later in the season. 1st and 10 from the 14-yard line. Yeah. I've been noticing the Islanders, they're doing well this season. 1st and 10 from the 14. Gardner back. It's a blitz. Gets it outside to Lattimore. Gets by the Raiders down to the 9-yard line. A gain of 5. And that'll bring up 2nd and 5. Marcus Lattimore on the catch. Cody Neal, the former Lion linebacker, on the tackle. These Raiders are like the Raiders in real life. They pick up all the cast-offs of other teams. 2nd and 5 from the 9, 4 wide. Gardner in the shotgun. Gardner back. Gardner looking. Throws near side. Caught by Roush. Out to the 10-yard line. Loss of a yard. Coming up to make the tackle, number 33, Nelson Brown, fourth-year safety out of Georgia Tech. That'll stop the clock with 3:23 left. This has been a long drive for the Chargers. It's ate up a lot of time. And if the Chargers get a field goal, it makes it a 2-score game. 3:23 left. 3rd and 5 for the Chargers at the Raider 10-yard line. 4 wide. Gardner under center. Gardner to Lattimore. He's going to lose 2 back to the 12-yard line. Alfred Bullock on the tackle for the Raiders. It'll be 4th and 7. 3:10 and counting. What the Raiders really need is a turnover. A pick 6 or something. It'll be 4th down. Tyler Hines comes on. This will be a 29-yard attempt to put the Chargers back up by 10. Snap, kick is up. And it's good. Chargers lead it 13-3. A 2-possession lead with 2:39 left to play here in the fourth quarter. Live from the Oakland Coliseum, Oakland, California. Week 1 here at Jammin' Sports. The way the Raiders have been playing, I think that's game, but we'll find out. Sometimes you win ugly, and that's what the Chargers are doing here today. Better to win ugly than to not win at all. And now Mark Erickson will kick off. A yard deep. Boykin brings it back over the 10, 15, 20. And Boykin out to the 25-yard line. Terry Boykin, the rookie out of South Carolina. 2:35 left. Raiders have to score and score quickly. They're down by 2 possessions. As Cam Ward comes back out, third-year quarterback out of Miami. Boy, we're about to have a second upset in the AFC West here in Week 1. Yeah, well, that's embarrassing, Jack says. Yeah, if you remember you played for the Raiders, it would have been different. Those are not the Titans you're playing for. 1st and 10 from the 25. Ward looking. Ward rolls out. Fires deep. Caught by Abrams. Antonio Abrams. A shoestring tackle made by Darius Banks all the way out to the 41-yard line. It's a 34-yard gain into Charger territory. Yep, 2 fumbles lost and a pick. You're right. Antonio Abrams in his second year out of LSU. Clock is still moving. 2:15 and counting. We're coming up on the 2-minute warning. 1st and 10 Raiders at the Charger 41. 4 wide. Ward in the shotgun. 3 to the far side. Ward drops back. Ward looking. Throws deep. And he overthrows his receiver downfield as we hit the 2-minute warning. Chargers up 13-3 here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome back to the Oakland Coliseum, Oakland, California. We go to the final 2 minutes of this one. 1:59 officially. Chargers up by 10, 13-3. 2nd and 10 for the Raiders. At the Charger 41-yard line, 5 wide. Ward in the shotgun. Ward draws back, throws underneath, caught by Clymer. Down to the 33-yard line, a gain of 8. Raiders in the hurry up. It'll be 3rd and 2. 5 wide again. Empty backfield for Ward. Drops back, throws, gets it out to Clymer. And Peyton Clymer down to the 27-yard line. A gain of 6. First down Raiders. 1:34 and counting. They get the receivers back from the Charger 27-yard line. Ward back to throw. Throws down the middle. Caught by Clymer. Down to the 19. A gain of 8. They stay in the hurry up. 2nd and 2. 1:20 left. Again, 5 wide. Ward back to throw. Takes the snap. Looking. Fires and throws it away. And that'll stop the clock with 1:12 left. And that'll bring up 3rd and 2 for the Raiders at the Charger 19-yard line. Vikings-Bears up next. We'll be in the Windy City. 3rd and 2. 3 to the far side. Ward in the shotgun. From the Charger 19. Ward looking. Ward throws. Caught by Cousins to the 15-yard line. A gain of 4. They pick up the first down. We're coming up on 1 minute left. 1st and 10 for the Charger 15. Ward looking. Ward overthrows his receiver. Looking for Levi Crosland. And that'll stop the clock with about 54 seconds left. Both teams still with 3 timeouts. 2nd and 10 for the Raiders at the Charger 15-yard line. Misty has said goodnight at 8:10 Central Time. 4 wide. Ward in the shotgun. 2nd and 10. Ward draws back. Ward fires and incomplete again. He was looking for Ricardo White, the tight end, along the sideline. Ricardo White in his 3rd year out of McNeese State. 3rd and 10. Raiders at the Charger 15. 51 seconds left. 3 to the near side. Ward in the shotgun.
Let's go. Grand 38.
Ward back to throw. Ward in trouble now, and he gets sacked back at the 23. A loss of 8. It's 4th down. I'd kick the field goal, but they're not going to. 4 wide, 4th and 18. Ward back to throw. Ward. And we got a flag down as he throws that to Cousins, who goes out of bounds. They better hope this is on the Chargers.
Holding offense.
Chargers will decline on Arthur Walters. That'll be a turnover on downs. I'd decline the penalty, and that's what they're going to do. With 29 seconds left, Chargers lead it 13-3. And the Chargers are going to come to Oakland and upset the Raiders on opening day. And what was really an ugly ball game, it really was. Neither team really played all that well. Gardner hands off to Landrum, and Jack Landrum out to the 30, a gain of 8. Raiders take a timeout. They have 2 left. I would say the Chargers won out of default, really, on this one. It wasn't pretty. It really wasn't. Especially that first half. That was really ugly. Chargers will start the season 1-0. And the Raiders are going to start the season 0-1. And now in the I formation on 2nd and 2. They hand off to Lattimore. Picks up the first down. That'll do it. Raiders take a timeout. They have 1 left. 21 seconds left. I'm updating the standings as we speak. Vikings-Bears up next. Our Monday night game to wrap up the week. First and 10 Chargers at their own 35. Misty's going to drop to 3 and 2. Evil Dead's going to be 5 and 8 on the season. And Jax is going to even his record at 3 and 3. They take a knee. Raiders take a final timeout. One more snap, and this one's over. Kicking Uncle's going to be 3 and 4. And Gracie actually got this one right. She's going to even her record at 2 and 2. I know who Misty's going to take next game. She's going to take the Vikings, the purple team. Evil Dead's already got the Vikings in the next game. One more snap and this one's over. Raiders out of timeouts. The Raiders will have to get ready for the Chiefs, who lost this week also to the Broncos. In the victory formation, Gardner takes a knee, and that'll do it. Ugly, ugly game, but the Chargers prevail. As the final seconds will tick away, your final score: Chargers 13, Raiders 3. Thanks for watching here at Jammin' Sports. Vikings Bears up next.